I look so bad, and it's 74 degrees in my house, and I'm sweating. Regrets life choices. Hello friends, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Yes, I'm wearing this shirt again because I'm going to be finishing up my Christian favorites, and today we're going to be talking about some of my favorite books, some of my favorite devotionals, some of my favorite brands, and some of my favorite TikTokers, because I forgot to add my TikTokers into the last video. Go me. So I have a lot of things here, a lot of things. If you want to check out the original blog post that I did about this, link will be down in the description. This video will include affiliate links. So if you ever want to buy something I showed, or just want to go look up the different things that I mentioned. Also, I will try to find the links to all of these objects, and I will also link them down below if you want to go buy them. And if you use an affiliate link, then thank you in advance. If you buy from my small business, thank you very much. Every little thing counts, and y'all are just the best. Let's get started. So for books, the first book I want to talk to you guys about as one of my favorite books is quite obvious. It's the Bible. So this is my Bible. I did a TikTok on this, and I will link it down below talking about my Bible. She's a little messy. She's a little damaged because I'm in her pretty much every day. I take notes. I color code my table of contents. This Bible was originally black, but I painted it and I freehanded it. I got the idea from Pinterest. So my Bible is an ESV. I love the ESV. I'm wanting to get an ESV study Bible soon, hopefully. So that's my Bible. That's my first favorite book. My next one is also, not all of the books that I put in the blog post will be in this video for time's sake. I don't want to be here forever. I'm pretty sure y'all don't want to be here forever, so period. The next book is one that I actually had to read for my Old Testament class, but I'll explain it. So this is 7 Days That Divide the World, the beginning according to Genesis and Science by John C. Lennox. So I read this this past semester for Old Testament, and I love this book. Like, I have highlighted the mess out of this book. It is so good. I wrote a paper on it. I just think biblical science and biblical creation theories are just so interesting. My mom says that when I was growing up, I used to be obsessed with science. I hate science, but biblical science and this stuff, and talking about different creation theories, my conspiracy theorist jumps out. So I love this book. Highly recommend if you're into stuff like this. I'm probably gonna reread it and then, I don't know, just take notes on it because it's really good. The next one I have is Sing. This is a book I'm actually currently reading right now from Keith and Kristen Getty. I got this book for my mom, but she hasn't read it yet, and I got it for her about a year ago. So I am borrowing it and I'm reading it. And this is How Worship Transforms Your Life, Family, and Church. This is a great book for worship leaders to have and to read, I think, and I just love this book. I was literally I'm 2 chapters in, I think, and I just want to mark up this book, so I'm definitely going to purchase my own copy for myself. So yes, highly recommend. This last book is a surprise for me, but I love this book. It's called Voice, Word, Spirit, a Pentecostal Old Testament survey by Ricky D. Moore and Brian Neal Peterson. Now, this was my textbook for Old Testament. Now, I have read through this entire thing in a semester. and I loved it. I will probably reread it and retake notes on it because it was just such a fast moving pace that I had to read it, so I really just want to take my time. But Dr. Peterson was my Old Testament teacher, and I just highly recommend if you want to dive deeper into the Old Testament and understand what God was trying to do and the cultural aspects behind it. I just highly recommend this book. So now we're going to move on to devotions, and it's called We Saved You a Seat, Finding and Keeping Lasting Friendships by Lisa Jo Baker. And I also got this a few years back, and I actually posted about this on my Instagram a few days ago, and Lisa hearted it, and I was like, I love this study. Since being in quarantine, I've tried to be a lot more intentional in my friendships, reaching out more. I've been writing my friends letters and stuff, and I love this study because it's really helped me get a godly perspective on friendships, so highly recommend this. Now, the next few Bible studies are from one company, and I will show a couple of these off now and then show you guys the rest later. One, I'm going through this. These are all from the Daily Grace Company, which I will talk about later in the video. This one is called Chosen, a study on the book of Ephesians. This study is so good, and literally, if you look in mine, every day, I have something highlighted, I have something underlined, I have something boxed in. The questions are so good in this, and I just highly recommend it. So you guys should go check out the Daily Grace Company. They're so good. The second one I have is called Amen from Eden to Eternity. I just finished this one a few days ago, and this is the first part in the From Eden to Eternity series, I'm guessing. So this one is so good. It walks you throughout the whole Bible each day and just gives you the context and gives you the purpose of how the Bible is pointing to the gospel. And I just love this. Their Bible studies are just so aesthetically pleasing, and I just love them so much. So this is probably one of my favorite Bible studies. The last section of this video is my favorite brands. So this first one is called Mission Jesus Apparel, and I love the mission behind them. 10% of all the proceeds that they get go towards missions work and stuff like that. Y'all probably seen this all over my Instagram, okay? I am obsessed with this for good reason. But it says, this is the sweatshirt that he sent me. It says, revival, birthed by sacrifice, sustained by prayer. And this thing is so comfy. It's so comfortable. I love this sweatshirt. It just had a new drop, and I got one of the pieces. And then I stopped myself from online shopping because my bank account was crying. But I got this shirt, and it's so cute. I just love the company. The second company that I love is Elevated Faith. So I have this shirt. I have another shirt, which is the Agape Love one, but I think it's in the laundry. So, because I wore it a few days ago to a grad party, so tea. But I got this shirt. Now, this is my Woman of God shirt. I love this shirt so much. It is so comfy. And if you want to shop from Elevated Faith, my affiliate link is in this description. And they don't just have super cute t-shirts. They have bracelets. My bracelet is in my room. They have really cute stickers. So these two were part of their sticker club last month. I just highly recommend them to you guys. So, and the last company I just became an affiliate with. I love this company. You saw I showed some of their devotions, and I'm gonna show the rest of my little collection, except for one because it's at my school in Cleveland. This is the Daily Grace Company. Now, I have been following them for a few years now, and I love their devotions. Their devotions are probably my favorite devotions ever, period. And one that I'm doing right now is Well, I started and then I paused it because I had like 4 other devotions that I was doing. I was like, I just need to hold off on this one. But I already love it. And it is the preaching the gospel to yourself, how the gospel transforms everyday life. And this study has such like good like topics. Again, it's so aesthetically pleasing. So some of the topics are like the gospel for physical health, the gospel for the overwhelmed heart, the gospel for spiritual health, the gospel and the glory of God. And this is just so good so far. I'm only on the 3rd day, but I'm holding off until I finish probably my chosen study to finish this one. So highly recommend that one. Another one is the Hymns Volume 2. Now, if you love music, if you're a worship leader like me, hymns are some of the classics, okay? So I did the Hymns Volume 1, and that one is actually at my school, the one that I was talking about. And so I ordered the Hymns Volume 2, and I am on day 3 of the first week, and I already knew, I know a majority of the songs in this. So this isn't like a Bible study, but it is the story behind the hymns that we sing in church today. So they have, the love of God, holy, holy, holy. They have Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, I Need Thee Every Hour, just all the goodies, all the good ones. And I just really recommend this for music lovers and for worship leaders if you guys want to hear the stories behind the songs. And of course, they do give scriptural evidence and scriptural background to where the songs came from. So I love this one. And it's fairly short. I think it's like a month. So. And the last study that I have from them is the second one in the From Eden to Eternity series. This is the new one called Faithful. It came out like a month ago, and it is gorgeous. This one is the Covenant God from Eden to Eternity, and this is like what it, looks like. And I have not started this yet. Now, the last thing that I have here is their Bible highlighters. So these are the Bible highlighters in pastel. They look like this. And these are so interesting because they are not ink. They are wax. They're so good. Highly recommend them. And in the little package that you get, which I kind of lost the box, oops, you get this like little card, and it talks about the highlight study system, and it gives you ideas of what each color can mean. I just love these. They are $10, I think, but if you get them on sale, they're usually $5, which highly recommend you sign up for their newsletter because they always have something going on. So I just love these. Highly recommend if you want to get into Bible journaling. So we have shirts, we have stickers, we have tote bags. I will see you guys in 2 weeks. And don't forget, I just came out with the podcast episode last Thursday talking about mythology and the Bible. And I walk you guys through a story in Acts chapter 19, and I kind of explain the cultural and mythological context of it, and I talk about the Greek and Roman gods in it, and I make references to Percy Jackson and Star Trek. Yes, Star Trek. I hope you guys subscribe, like this video, comment down below, give me some recommendations, some brand recommendations, some book recommendations, some Bible study recommendations, and all that fun stuff. And I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!